Good evening and welcome everybody to the Legend of Zelda Randomizer All Boards, No Swords between Imasock and Sigil. So joining me in the booth is Dark Falls on tracking and my lovely Jess Andy as commentating partner. How are you tonight?
I am good, my lovely boof! And apparently the question tonight is, where is my sock?
Well, have you checked your feet?
Let's see. Feet are empty. I was gonna say, have we checked, the dregs of the dryer? Because that's where all socks go to die.
Oh, heck. I mean, well, my dryer's pretty clean. I might check the closet. That's where Snarf is at the moment. Although, commentary pics have been posted as usual.
It's a very adorable tonight.
He's a something. We call him a semi-Fredo because he is in a constant liquid solid state.
Just crawls up into your lap and somewhat melts.
Yes, and then but somehow gains like 50 pounds. I don't
That would
get
be
it.
a very large cat.
But that's cat. Everybody who has a cat knows this. That when cats get on your lap, their center of mass just extends and increases tenfold, and before you know it, the blood is just cut off to all extremities.
You try to get up after commentary and you just fall over.
Okay, this isn't too bad of a start. I mean, right outside of the Dead Woods, access over to your vanilla start screen, and level 6 right on your start. Come on.
Nice. And we have, let's see, level 1. Oh my gosh, level, is that 5 and 7? No, 5 and 6. No.
Wait.
I remember these.
Right. Yeah, I think you're right. 1, 5, and 6.
Yes. Wait, hold up. How did we get a map already? There we go. That was a very fast map.
Alright, so that is one of those face huggers from Aliens.
Yes, I see it with the two arms reaching out.
Yes! Alright, so we do have a battle of the sexes tonight. We have the Princess versus Link. Let's see which one wins.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah!
So, one side will be rescuing Link, one side will be rescuing Zelda. Oh. Rescuing might be a little difficult with such a small, large secret of 61. Yuck.
Oof. Well, alright, not terrible. What's our bomb prices? That's what I want to know.
Yes.
Alright.
Nice thing is that we have any roads, 2 screens above starts. That would be nice for transport.
Yep. And so far taking them to a location that's not 1 screen away, so I'm fine with this. So far we're at D+. Let's see where the other ones go.
And going over to an area that has multiple Armos.
Yes. Because, Jess, tell us what kind of is the whole thing, besides obviously not having a sword, what makes this particular set of flags so interesting?
Wait, we don't have a sword? No, what makes this so interesting is, besides the fact that we have no sword, that the red candle has been forced to the white sword item. So we'll be looking for some hearts and looking for that, as well as the wood sword is a blue candle to ensure that you have some form of offense. And overall, you're going to need 3 things to defeat Ganon. You need that wand, which will act like a sword, and then you need the bow and arrows.
Well, I mean, we have a letter, and unfortunately we can't do anything with that, so... I'm waiting for that day that you can hit him with that letter.
Yeah, I know, right? Paper cut to death. It could happen.
1,000 cuts! Nope, got excited for a second, was hoping there would be an item there. Unfortunately, still just a staircase, which means it looks like the grave site is going to be where our Armos item is today.
Yep, unfortunately, the last place that all these runners will check.
Yeah, but I mean, your start screen's kind of close to Dead Woods. Look, free Triforce on the ground with Whiz Robes, so just run screaming.
Thank
Perfect.
goodness you don't have to fight them.
Yep. So that is both good and bad, because as you know, we do start with 3 Triforces that would, in theory, not in practice, make it easier for our runners to complete this seed. Downside is you have the Triforce, you don't have the item, so you could still be dipping in there.
Speaking of dipping in, we'll be dipping in this cave a bit with our 16 rupee bombs. That's not bad at all.
No, not at all. Keys for 109, though. That's a bit disgusting.
Yeah, maybe we'll find a potentially cheaper key shop somewhere, or maybe we'll find any key on the ground, because, that could happen.
Absolutely. And it looks like Sigil is going to give us a peek about what's on the coast. Just needs to get past here, as Imasock is heading for Casino Corner. Also needs to run screaming.
Recorder on the coast, come on!
Ooh!
that was a very ooh jinx.
Alright, so our major form of repeatable offense on the coast, which means our runners are going to be looking for that early ladder. Not saying it'll give you an advantage, but you definitely won't be unhappy when you trip over it.
Alright, that means we need a ladder buried deep in 8 somewhere.
Well, technically could the ladder be in 9? Because important items can be in 9 in this particular flag set. Alright, 94 for the other keys. Oh, that's gross.
That would be even more evil.
Yeah, because I think the logic is as long as the item does not block you logically from getting the Triforce out of the level, right? It could still be a 9.
I think you're correct. So if we see any Triforce ladder blocked, we know the ladder can't be a 9.
Right. So I don't want any I want you just to trip over all of them as soon as you walk in the level.
Ah.
So, because that's going to be interesting. If you find all the Triforces early, yeah, the common theory is to dig the smaller dungeons first. Where are they?
Exactly.
Because I do like what you were saying earlier. Recorder would be an excellent find because we did start with a couple Triforces, and because of that, if you pick up the Recorder, you can whistle to those dungeons as they are considered beaten. So if you find the Recorder, you can whistle yourself to level 1 really nicely.
And here is level 7 up in that open cave next to Vanilla 9. It is a nice, very vibrant pink tonight.
Bubblegum. I do like it. Matches beautifully with her dress, I have to say. Zelda is color coordinating. Alright, so Sigil back in level 4 is going to hopefully not get bopped by the Wizrobes. Just needs a little bit of luck.
The nice thing is if you can snag that Triforce out of there and maybe never have to come back, that's always a good thing.
Well, here's the interesting thing so far. A lot of a lot of the dungeons that we've seen have a lot of key doors and not really too many opportunities to pop them open from the overworld.
That is true.
And keys are expensive. And if you hear any meowing, Snarf has decided to go into the hallway and yell at something. I don't know.
All right,
he
we
just...
grab some bombs. Maybe Snarf is meowing at the key prices.
It could be.
Expressing displeasure.
It could be. He usually does that when he wants me to feel like sorry for him or go running. And then when, you come over to see what's wrong, he's just sitting there like, sup.
Like what? Why'd you come over here?
I know. Alright, so the only time you see me do math, 54 to 36 is our door repair, so that is 18. Cheap bait, cheap candle, cheap shield, as Sigil buys his blue candle instead of finding it the good old-fashioned way.
We can do some burnating!
Mm-hmm.
It's always so nice to get there early, just for explorations and routing purposes.
Yes.
Oh, but he gets sniped!
Yep. Lionels on the... well, Lionels in any place are always not going to be kind because they are just going to snipe you. Alright, Sigil taking this opportunity to head into the Deadwoods. Yep, those
There's a cheap key, but 94. Yep. That's not really that cheap.
Nope, so, I mean, this could be a poverty seed, and in Swordless, that's kind of stinky.
Yeah, if you have to, buy a bunch of bomb packs to get through some Wizrobes, and your large secret isn't large, I mean that even the potions are expensive tonight.
Alright, well, these two better get to work. Alright, so Saki's going...
See some more levels.
Well, we still have quite a few outstanding. I mean, so far, we found some of the larger ones, not too much of the smaller. Oop, there's our red candle, our white sword item in the lower left corner. Nice and out of the way, but not too far from where they've started.
Yeah, at least start is close. If start was on the east side, that would really stink.
Oh, and look at that, level 8 right next door. So, I mean, definitely both of these guys are going to find that red candle. Oof, Sock. Oh, I'm sorry. It always stinks to see them gamble and lose.
That's, don't gamble, kids.
Alright. 39 from medium, okay. Not too terrible. As Sigil finds his way into level 8, decides to pick up that heart on the floor. More whiz robes. Oh dear.
Oh no. Yeah, hate to see it.
Yep. But Sock is finding a lot of money up here. Does have enough now to purchase the blue candle. Maybe up an A to go... Ooh. A Sigil checks 4 hearts, not enough. So our white sword...
That's bad.
Yep, our white sword item and our magic sword are both going to be still following the heart count rules.
And we have level 1 on Sock's side. The sad thing is, there's really no scroll to open up a door, which is not fun.
Couldn't he have screen scrolled from the right to pop that key door? Where?
The key door's from the... Oh, wait. Key door's from the left, so I guess if he scrolls from 3 and then double scrolls to get back over, maybe.
Alright, well, Sigil finds level 9 over in the Deadwoods. I thought he could come in from the right side of... You know how, like, they always come in from the right and then screen scroll if they want to do vanilla, check 3 and, like, the vanillas? Couldn't they sort of come out from the left and pop that door? I'm very bad at popping the door
because there's no screen transition.
Ooh, that's a good point.
I don't know.
I don't know. Chat, if you know, please let us know. Alright, so Imasock is going to find level 8. Don't know if they're going to make much progress. I know Sigil, I don't believe, tried to bomb these whiz robes, so I don't know if they've rolled up or not. I mean, I'd like to see him drop his heart. We haven't found any take-any's yet, except for that one.
Once again, just like the last match.
I know.
You speak it, it happens. Are you sure you didn't play the lottery and win after the last match?
No, but we did buy a Powerball ticket today, so... thank you, Dark Falls, our tracker, for confirming that, so you could go in as if you were scrolling to 3, turn around on the 3 screen, and go back through to the left. Okay, so it is possible to pop that door. But you have to screen scroll from right to left.
Very interesting.
Alright, so it looks like Sock and Sigil both have the same idea. They're going to go up to the grave, find out what our Armos item is. I want
something good.
I want Power Bracelet to be the Armos item. I want Vanilla.
Ah, interesting. Magic Boomerang, let's say. That's my guess.
Love it. Ooh, silvers.
Silvers. Ah, man. Game's too kind. Wand of the Coast. Silvers is the Armos? Come on.
Well,
what stacks? Bow and 1?
Well, speaking of one. Speaking of one.
I love the troll. That's so great.
The teeny weeniest, tiniest, cutest little small secret a girl could ask for. Ooh, as it looks like the blue Lionels did roll down as they died to 1 bomb hit.
You know, the best part of that is if you find a small secret underneath a bomb wall, it's like, I just paid 4 rupees, because the bomb is pack of 16, to get 1.
Alright, you math. Go ahead. I dare ya. I will respectfully be sitting over here just smiling and writing.
We did get a blue potion pickup on Sock's side.
Okay, good.
So that's a interesting move early.
Yep. And as our tracker pointed out, might be routing his way back over to take a look and see if he can Pop that door open. Sigil's going to do our check. 5 hearts, not enough. We're looking at the maximum today as Sock finds his blue candle in the wood sword cave. And do not yell at Fred for anything vanilla. I rolled this seed, so yell at me.
Oof. Oh, no!
Oh.
I thought he'd get there in time with the bomb and got sniped by the Lionel.
Heck. Alright, so Sigil is going to use a key instead of popping the door the old-fashioned way. I mean, maybe he's hoping that any key is on the floor, but I mean, with those prices, I would be a little more cautious.
I guess if you can find a quick heart on the floor here in one, you can grab that red candle, and then life will be a little easier then.
True. Alright, so Sock does get rewarded. Finally getting some money in that one particular cave. Is going to burn down the forest, but not head into one. So for him, it looks like prioritizing exploration over dungeon digging. Oh, they were playing. Okay. I just heard the sound of many feet coming through my door. Yep, so Snarf is in here now, crying for attention because I think he's being chased. But that's what they do. They chase each other around, and then they start crying because they want to keep playing.
That just sounds like attorneys. Like, we're chasing each other around in high roll, and then when you're eliminated, you cry because you're sad it's over.
Yeah. Oh, yep, here comes Boomstick. Sock purchasing wooden arrows. I mean, alright. This is going to follow the logic that if you purchase, you will it into existence, as it looks like Sigil did a safety save before he went into one, because he did a retry and we have that key back.
Oh, that's a good point.
Okay. Oof.
Oh!
Getting knocked around on this overworld by those Lionels. They're doing some work.
Yeah, we're having quite a few deaths so far.
Alright, so Sock has 5 hearts. I don't know if he tried the red candle at 5. Might be doing that right now. Hopefully going up to the Armos item. Because at this point, let's face it, you're just happy to make a purchase of wooden arrows to be immediately rewarded with silvers.
Although, you know, they're probably cursing a little bit too.
Oh, well, especially if those key prices. Because it looks right now, depending on what we find... Oh, look at that beautiful... Ooh, that's the difference, like... No, wait, that was a different pink. I was going to say, the difference between hardware and emulator with some of these level colors. I love the differences.
Yeah, it's like a purpley pink, kinda.
I know. So far, and like I said, Sock is color coordinating his princess today. Because she is just matching these level colors beautifully. And Sigil has, I think it's a nice little, like, light teal. Oh,
Looks
lovely.
to be.
Although that means that random tunic colors is probably turned on for both of them. And if either one of them turn brown, I am just...
You'll cry.
Yep, yeah. I'll just... Somebody else can commentate the rest of the race. I'll just be over here crying. As Sock picks up his silvers on the coast. And finds his one little coin.
I still love that, seeing it.
It is quite adorable. But I mean, it rounds them out nicely. So Sock, it looks like... I don't know. I want to see somebody pop the door. Because so far they haven't. And as Sigil showed us, you know, that one key is not enough to get you deeper into the dungeon. He does, however, find level 3.
That beautiful kind of terracotta orange.
Mm.
I love this palette a lot. It's just so pretty.
And it is a shade off of that brown. Alright, so that is a snake sitting down.
Yep, we're gonna need some bombs, or the red candle, or that wand to get through there.
Ooh,
We just need to find one more heart. One more heart booth, and we can get that red candle.
Alright, now so you see on Sock's side, yeah, this is the hardware difference I was telling you, where Sigil had that beautiful terracotta orange, and Sock has that brown that blends in with the hair. So if Sock turns brown from either the blue or the red ring, you will see why I don't like the brown color. I mean, he's blending into the bridge already, for goodness sakes.
I hereby nominate renaming that to Boof Brown.
No, I'm waiting for the day that somebody knows I'm going to be commentating and just is like tunic color brown.
Yes.
It's just, and make sure that they choose like a Lionel or something that's just a solid color.
Oh man. Oh, we get a 6 heart on Sigil's side. I'm gonna guess maybe immediate heading over towards Red Candle. Come on.
Well,
Maybe check these couple spots first.
Sure. Do a little burnination. Why not? You're right here.
Ah, there you go. Sock up an A's. That's gonna be Red Candle play. Let's go.
But Sigil finds a bomb shop, so is going to allow more exploration because I can see a good point, like in just waiting a little bit, because the level you're going into next, once you get that red candle, is 8, which is full of Wizrobes.
Wizrobes are a big nope.
Oh yes. Even with the red candle, I mean, you could kind of, you know, maybe hopefully do, what is it called? Is it enemy manipulation, where you basically go in and out and try to reset the enemy set?
Oh, because it depends on who's master in the room. Yeah.
Yep. Alright, so Sock is going to, it looks like, try to... Alright, if Sock uses the... Alright, Sock is using the key, but I believe Sock did a save, correct?
I think so.
Okay.
Right before picking up the red candle, I want to say.
Okay, perfect. Well, no, that's not quite as perfect, because then he'd have to go get it again if he retries.
True.
Alright, so Sigil's doing a save. They might both have the same idea, yeah. But Sigil has bombs to explore this level 1, so if he pops the door and goes deeper, he'll be able to make a little bit more progress than Sock is. Alright, so will Sock go for retry? No! Alright, so it looks like Sock did not do a safety save, and we'll have to leave this level 1.
Yep, we're gonna need a key or maybe some bombs. There's gonna be some bomb walls in there that we can get to. Oh, Sigil's going to 3 first.
Well, I mean, he's got the repeatable offense. He can take care of the Moldorm, and that will open the shutter door to allow him to advance further. And
I'll be interested to see the doors. It's a very linear 3.
Well, we haven't seen Pole's voice yet, have we?
We have not.
So, and I haven't seen them on the overworld, so chances are they are going to be hiding in a dungeon, which could stop our runners. Or a ladder block. Alright, ladder cannot be in 9. Alright, I mean, but that's good information. We can play detective here, just a tad. Alright.
The 3 is ladder blocked, 1 is key or bomb blocked, or both.
Yep, the enemy sets were also quite terrible.
Oh yeah, blue dark nuts.
Yep, dark nuts, Wizrobes, everything you don't want to see when you have a low bomb count. But I'm curious where everybody's gonna go.
The mystery so far.
Well, I mean, Sock, unfortunately, because of that save, does not have a key to go deeper into level 1. Sigil here finds level 2. Unfortunately, I didn't see what cave he went into.
It was the burn bush, the screen 1 to the right of Desert Cave. The corridor vertical burn bush.
Okay. Nice. Thank you. Although if the item drops right here, I will laugh. Okay.
I love moat rooms, like watching them when we're ladderless and something spawns. Playing, I want to curse the game out.
And yes, thank you, Bunny, for pointing out everybody only gets 1 cactus when they're naming shapes dungeons.
I think last time, Boof, I didn't use my cactus. Do I get like a cactus carryover limit?
No, there is no carryovers. You use it or lose it. Speaking of...
Oh, we're gonna use keys all the time.
Very, very nice. So Sigil is completely done with this very tiny level 2. We might never get to see it. So I mean, if you want to waste a cactus on something we'll never see, that's fine, as Sock does a beautiful bomb count.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what level 3 could be besides a cactus, but we'll decide that later when we come back.
Alright. So far, our runners, like this particular seed hasn't been that ridiculous. I mean, we've been getting some nice items early on with some potential trolls, but it's kind of the thing you know you are going to have to dig. Because there is a ladder blocking your wand, and you know the Triforce is being blocked by the ladder.
Yep, that's true. Oh, level 4 is another Wizzy set.
Alright, I mean, so this is going to be... I always say that there's something that is going to sort of be the theme for a seed, and this one might be combat.
Although the orange Wizzies do go down to 1 bomb, which is really nice.
Oh,
they didn't roll
blessed
up at all.
be. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so far everything seems to be playing nice. That's not going to play nice, especially if that is our item underneath that block.
I was going to say, or this could be. This would be a lot nicer. But it wouldn't be as fun.
No, this could be maybe a nice segmented level 4. Segmentio going into play here. Nope. Alright, Sock finding level 2. He's going to pick up his any key. From what I at least remember of that tiny level 2, it really wasn't anything difficult that's going to stop Sock from advancing.
Nope, it was just, one room right, one room down, and you have both your Triforce and your any key, so pretty simple.
Alright. Let's see if the Wizrobes behave. Unfortunately, because of the way this room is set up, we're not going to be able to bunch them together beautifully. It's only if you go from, I believe, either up or down, hiding in the doorways on the north or south side. Okay, perfect. Sock doesn't care about the floor heart. Yep. Beautiful, tiny little level 2. So cute. We hardly knew your shape. But that is okay. I'm okay for, a gimme here and there for levels because, let's face it, we want our ladder buried deep in level 8 behind all those Wizrobes and all those shenanigans.
Oh, I remember calling for Wizrobes. That's just piling on.
Well, look at what we've got so far. We've got the any key, we've got the red candle, we've got the silvers, we know where the wand is, we know the ladder's required. What more can we give you?
Let's see. How about double dipping something? It required double dip. That'd be fun.
Well, I don't know what else we could double dip though, or what's left because I mean maybe no, because bow.
How about this? Right. Ladder is in 4 underneath that dig dogger.
Okay.
Whistle is an 8, but it's blocked by having to buy wood arrows. Oh no, we already have silvers. Darn.
I know. Heck.
All right, what are we going to find? Are we going to find something in this level? So far, the only staircase room that could be is that dig dogger room. Wow, that's a half the tree.
All right, but no progress. I mean, Triforce, but we started with that. No item.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that we did start with 4.
So, I mean, maybe runners, they'll think don't quite need it, but it's going to be in the back of your mind.
Yeah, or maybe just, besides that one room I think we didn't go right in because of the shutter door and the blue Wizrobe, maybe Sigil thinks that it is that dig dogger block for the item and said, see ya.
I mean, it's not a terrible thought, but without the map to confirm, it's a dangerous thought.
Dark Falls in chat says, you have the any key, go back to 1! I mean, 1 has 2 potentially awesome items, you just never know what could be there.
Well, I'm thinking if one of our runners take a death, or Sigil apparently doing the opposite of what I'm saying, because he is chucking himself hopefully back into level 1. Yep,
yes,
there we go.
He is.
Okay.
Well, Sock is in 4. We'll see if Sock can find something that Sigil didn't.
I mean, so far he found some orange Wizrobes, which seem to be behaving so far in their grouping. How nice of them. but didn't give up any bombs that they have hidden in their robes. That is also very rude.
Is that how they hide their bombs in their robes? I never really thought about that.
Well, their hands are waving in the air like they just don't care, so... And that's a bow on
They're
the
going,
floor one.
Oh my gosh, once again,
I know.
bow and one. Come on, game. Now we know where everything is except for, the rest of our Triforces.
And the ladder, which we need for the wand.
True.
Ladder has to be buried in 8. But, I mean, Sigil at this point has the Triforce, just needs to run around screaming, looking for a block that pushes. We did see a Dig Dogger blocking something, and a bomb upgrade.
Ooh,
so
that is very nice to have.
113 for your maximum of 6. Okay.
Heck yes, I'd pay that every day.
Mm-hmm. So far, 1 seems to be the play right now, because you've got basically magic sword offense in the form of your silver arrows. Gotta watch your money, though.
Yeah, especially after buying that bomb upgrade.
Mm-hmm. That will drain your bank account very quickly. See, look at, they're not giving up their bombs. Ah, there we go.
There it is.
See, now the seed heard me, like, making accurate predictions. It's like, haha, opposite day.
Now, I don't think Sigil went north out of this room. Oh, here's the staircase.
Alright, now, I don't know why Sock is clearing the room. Maybe, okay, for a bomb pack. Sock is thinking ahead. Alright.
Ooh.
Not required. Alright, that's a turkey head.
I can see that.
Alright, so Sock, I love how sometimes with our runners, you can see the wheels kind of turning. Like, if you see them, do you want to make a purchase, and they do a little dance. Oh, look at that tiny little level.
It's so cute! It's a little teacup. It's a teacup.
Yeah. Oh, baby duckling. Little baby duckling head or something. Oh, it's just so cute. Anyway. As we find... As Sock is not going to be too far behind Sigil, does have the money in order to pick up the bomb upgrade, will be able to pick up his bomb upgrade once he finds it, as Sigil does find a nice little floor heart.
But we still need that push block somewhere. Haha! Or not a push block, just, a spiral staircase.
Alright, what do we got? Alright.
Power bracelet.
Oh, hey.
Blocking something.
Why not? Alright, good. Run screaming.
That's the Wizzy and the Blue Lanmo's big thing.
Yep. Alright. Pick up your heart. Lovely, lovely. We are getting close to a magic sword pickup, possibly on Sock's side. 10 to 14 is going to be our range.
Sword? What's that?
I have no idea. It's
a pokey thing that we don't get to see. It's sad.
Well, I mean, we do, in recompense, get a +2 bomb upgrade, which Sock did not find due to his routing. So whether or not those extra 6 bomb surplus comes into play, we shall see.
Yep, and the interesting thing will be it's the bomb count versus the ability to shoot more silvers and get through enemies quicker.
Well, we might be wand blocked out of level 8 if Sigil cannot find a bomb hole.
Oh, there it is. Once again.
Yep. Alright.
And in here, I mean, all we need to find is potentially a ladder and a Triforce.
Alright, so 8 is that fire-type Pokemon. I can't remember the name, but it's like, I think it's the evolution of a little Leo. End it. No, not Magmar. Magmar's that duck, I think, right? Isn't Magmar like the duck Pokemon that's on fire? But it's I think it's Little Leo, because Little Leo, I think, is like the fire type, or one of the fire starters, and then evolves into like this, like the female one does, because I think this is like the generation that did male-female evolutions. And has like that beautiful...
Gen 1, because that's all I know from Pokemon Go.
8 are 2 characters from Street Fighter, and one of them is getting kicked in the stomach. Okay.
I'm gonna turn my head to see, like, would the stomach be the middle part? Like, the 3 open spaces?
I'm not sure, but art does not require explanation, so I am going to say that is still a nice guess, because it is not cactus.
Oh, there's some whizzies there.
But we've got bomb droppers. They're not exactly soft, but, I mean, you're getting bombs. It's a Ditto.
Now, both... Oh, yeah, I could see Ditto, potentially.
But Ditto needs to have that adorable face. I don't know if
the
anybody...
face.
Oh my gosh, do you remember the one Pokemon cartoon where Team Rocket captured the Ditto and like showed him a picture book of like a Dratini and it's like, you're gonna be in big trouble if you don't turn into this right now! And the Ditto just turns into the book.
Unfortunately, I never watched Pokemon. I was a Power Rangers girl growing up.
Well, that is okay.
That's why I always get excited when the Dragon Sword theme is the recorder tune. Oh, there is a recorder in 8, which is nice. And our recorder, our Triforce.
And Sigil finds the staircase, and unfortunately, a staircase. We don't know if it was the transport or the item, and unfortunately gets bopped in the face by a Wizrobe. That is those Gurias rolled. No, that's a Moblin. That thing that fires arrows rolled up. He's chonk.
Yeah, just a blue thing.
That thing that is not a silver. Because really,
that's right.
Yep. I mean, so far doing fine. Because I don't know if there's going to be anything in level 9 that I'm going to want to call silver.
Alright, here's that stair. Oh, it's a transport. Darn.
Okay. Didn't really take him that far, unfortunately, but does give him the knowledge that... Oh, he didn't take it, did he? Now he's gonna take it, okay.
Unfortunately, but, you know, took a bop of that blue Wizzy, and down to a half a heart.
Yeah, so far, I think both runners would be very excited to find a red ring in here.
I was gonna say, just for their sakes, not to like make it easier, but you know, decrease the deaths. I think a red ring would be awesome.
Yes, because so far the seed has hammered both of these runners pretty hard tonight.
Oh, it's a raft.
All right, where's Thirsty?
I got you.
Nice. All right, so Sock is going to pick up the compass. Knows where the Triforce already is having seen it, but oof, yeah. You might want to go someplace else. You don't. Yeah, you don't. No, you pull yourself a nice tall glass of nope, and you go another way.
Nope's on tap tonight, I feel.
Oh.
No, what's fun is our runners have the exact same Triforces right now, which is pretty cool to see.
And both
granted... Sorry,
go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
Granted, 3 of them are given to us, but still, it's fun to see that we have similar routing.
Alright, so it looks like we have a little bit of an issue on Sock's side, so please hold. Oh, there we go. We got Sock back. And Sigil is still making his way through level 8, so this is very interesting. If you can't find your way around that Gleeok block to the bottom of the level, that could be where our second item is. Unfortunately, doesn't have anything of value, so this is what bothers me. Nothing really of value.
No, right?
Because it can't. Anything that is blocked by the wand cannot be the ladder, which is really just the last piece that we need.
And we found level 3, we found level 7, and we're in level 8, and we know where level 9 is. So we don't need any items for exploration anymore.
Okay, so then hear me out. They have the Triforce for 5, but I don't believe either runner has found it yet.
That's true.
So the answer may be getting the whistle out of a dungeon, whistling the 5 and finding our ladder. Ooh, or whistling the 5, which is under a recorder lake that has the ladder.
That'd be nice.
I mean, at this point, I still have my trusty bait block to fall back on. But
Yes.
I'm running out of options in terms of what else, like what other shenanigans can the game give us right now. Okay.
Maybe it's a really terrible routing of a 9. Like, you have to take, 5 staircases, bomb a wall somewhere to get to Ganon.
Yep. Alright, now a couple technical difficulties on Sigil's side. Please hold. We might be entering slideshow mode at some point, but that makes it fun too.
Alright, looks like we're back. I can get some extra bombs on the ground, which is nice. And find the shoot room.
Oh, hello.
Trapped in with the blue whizzies.
Alright, Sock has to be careful, down to 1 heart, but is making progress. And is getting around that shoot room. Oh, Mr. Farnsworth, why didn't you have a bomb upgrade?
Good news, everybody, but what's the good news? That's just rude to leave us in... Oh, this could be a push room.
But at this point, do you continue with this? Like, I mean, Sock has to be careful. Sock does have a blue potion, but Sock also, yep, got his behind handed to him by those whiz robes, unfortunately. Yep.
Yeah, it's hard because, like, you might have to do something in here if it's the ladder, but you just don't know it yet because we haven't really dug 7 yet. Could be in 7.
Yep. There's still a lot of smaller levels on the board that could have our item. Well, no, at this point, never mind. I take that back because we found the items in 1 and 2. 3 is ladder blocked, and 4 had the book.
Yep, and we don't know where 5 is.
Nope.
So yeah, it's going to be 6, 7, or 8.
Oh. Yeah, these blue whiz robes are giving our runners a heck of a time. I do agree our tracker Darkfall's bringing up a point with this enemy set. At what point do you just grab the Triforce and go? Versus still banging your head against a wall, trying to dig that other level out. Other level.
Yeah, and
other item
It's so hard, too, because, like, we have more knowledge than the runners do. So it's, playing, what's it called, armchair quarterback, right? And we just don't really know what they're thinking with their knowledge versus our overall knowledge.
I like to think of myself as some sort of mildly attractive deity. Maybe not armchair quarterback. That implies I'm husky.
I'm just a huge football fan, so that's where my mind went. Which, a little over a week until football starts.
See, I like football for making snacks for everybody while we watch the game.
Snacks are a good thing.
Oh my gosh, doing like a nice chili dip. Oh, so good.
Comment in chat. I have a feeling that Ganon is creating some of these seeds. I mean, if Ganon was creating them, you think he'd just, like, forget to put the wand in the seed?
That would be hilarious. Alright, Sock is committed. Sock is committed to digging this item out. I mean, if you're Team Sock, you want him to get something good out of here. If you're Team Sigil, you want this to be just a fishing expedition. But Sock is running out of places to check. We still have, that ridiculous blue Wizrobe room that unfortunately looks, yep, that's the predominant enemy. Yep, you gotta take it down, Sock. I don't know if it's worth it. Alright.
Alright, 1 bomb.
2.
2.
Oh, and they
3,
roll up. Oh
Oh,
dear. Yeah.
now we're back into the shoot room. Oh no!
Yeah,
We have the one bomb.
that's gross.
Well, looks like we're gonna take our leave from Level 8 and go try something new.
Yeah, unfortunately did not get the Triforce though, so Sock is going to have a dip. A double dip. Although Dippin' Dots actually, that sounds very nice right now. Maybe I'll have some chocolate after this race.
So I wonder, we haven't done much Death Mountain exploration yet.
Well, so far Sigil is the only one that has enough bombs really to take care of that right now. As Sock is going to dig level 6. Okay.
Interesting. We had not seen much of any of this.
Alright, and Sock has to be careful. Does not have the bomb upgrades, so... Oh, yep, there goes the wand mocking you on the coast.
Just pick me up. Just do it. You know you want to.
See, I mean, Link could probably, if he had a running start, could get over to that wand.
Just like hopscotch it over.
I mean, come on, run Screaming Method, hear me out on this. Running from the Limos, get a little damage boost in your behind to propel you forward. We got this. Ooh, so
Hey!
yeah. So the only thing the raft is blocking is our magic sword upgrade, which, we're probably never going to see it. As Sock runs into what he might perceive to be a ladder block in 6, which, if it's true, narrows down the list of places where this lovely ladder, which is going to basically unlock the seed for us.
I guess now I'm gonna think 7. That's my guess. I guess 7 or 5 are the two most likely now.
Yep, and 5 is still unknown. So, unless they find it the natural way of pure honest-to-goodness exploration, we're going to be searching for a while.
That just makes it all the more fun for us and gives us more fun Zelda content.
Well, of course. I'm never going to say no to more Zelda.
Oh, that's right. So Sigil must not have been up to the Northeast before.
I believe he took a death on one of these screens on his way over, and that's kind of what kept him from coming back here. As Sock looks like he is going to do a Death Mountain play, which, I mean, realistically speaking, we'll have 6 bombs, and that's enough to take care of all of the caves up there. Just enough. Wait a minute. No, he's going to be... It's the one above the Vanilla Armos, and then...
Yep. Then 3 more on that row to the left, and 1 to the right. Right?
Wait, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're going to need 6 all day, I think. So it's 6 or 7?
I think it's 7, because I think there's 5 on the bottom row and 2 on the top row.
Okay.
Besides East of Fountain, of course, which is another one.
All right, well, I mean, what is up here? 7 is up here, which Sock is going to find, and depending on the map, I mean, Sock might just dig it, just because, hey, I'm up here, you know?
They need to find the Triforce anyway.
True. I mean, the large dungeon digging play is an unpopular one, just because of the time it takes to get through, but Sock...
Oh, wait. No! Oh, go!
That's my... Back there!
You've missed the screen. Don't orphan it.
This is the second time I've been yelling at Sock. Oh, alright. That is... It's somebody's bust. But I'm trying to think of a good character that could be. It looks like a mouse, almost. Like a rat character. Maybe Splinter. But I don't remember Yeah, Splinter. It's a bust of Splinter.
Oh, I see it now. I had to like kind of cross my eyes a little bit to get it, I guess, in focus, right?
Well, the nose is on the left.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, look at that Tektite up in the HUD. So rude!
Neener.
So Sigil has the same idea because, I mean, we're looking at both runners. Yeah. Alright, so I like, popping over here, exploring up in this tiny top section, but then I mean, I am shooting straight down.
And of course, the Triforce room is pretty much the farthest you can get from where we started.
Well, obviously. I mean, this could be our item too, but
That's
at this
true.
point... So, you know, recorder might be... Where's CD? We gotta tell her that Spiky is giving some shenanigans today.
She'd be happy with that.
Oh, well, she'd be happy that Spiky's given shenanigans, but sad that Spiky might have to die for said shenanigans. Ooh, Sigil finds...
Here's the staircase!
And... oh good, repeatable offense. We'll be able to get out of this. Yep.
And you have to love the very laggy reverse clips. Ooh!
Alright, please don't be brown, please don't be brown, please don't be brown. Oh,
I got a red.
okay.
That's one.
Okay, people. Alright, so Sock is clearing the room, but heading away. Okay. And looks like is going to do the play of heading towards the Triforce first, which I personally agree with. Like they always say, you know, check your Triforce. It could be a super room.
And I do wonder if he'll duck back in, because the enemy side doesn't seem too bad in this one.
No, very, very nice and comfy.
I'd rather fight level 7 than another level full of whizzies.
Yeah, but unfortunately, just by the way that this seed is playing out, we're probably going to have to go back into that 8 and maybe clear that ridiculous blue Wizrobe room.
Alright, Sigil grabbed the Triforce. Looks like Sock's going to clear out these few bottom rooms, maybe looking for the item, which of course we know is not on this side.
Nope, but I mean, when Sock clears out the rooms, I'm pretty sure just based on, you know, you do have rooms left, but not really a ton. So I would like to see Sock go back in, just for the sake of digging the item out, because especially it's going to give a much needed defense boost. So I just have to will my powers for Sock to actually listen to me this time.
And unfortunately, we cannot access the Triforce room from below.
Okay, but we can get around, which is nice. So, and it looks like Sigil with all of his bombs is going to give us a view on what's on Death Mountain. I personally do not want it to have anything because I would like our power bracelet to give us some value tonight.
Alright, let's see. Let's see what we get. If it is going to be up here, it needs to be like the last bomb spot up here.
So, I think, let me see. Oh, all power bracelet checks were done? Heck and heck. Thank you, Dark Falls.
So then it could still be, if we want some trolliness, 5's under the recorder lake spot.
True.
And it has the ladder. 8 has the recorder.
Alright, good. Sock did turn around and go back in. Is going to find the... I was going to say ladder. Good lord. That's it. I need to be put to bed, because apparently I'm just useless today. Alright. Easy does it. Nice little clip.
The swag arrow
no.
clip, nice. Oh no!
Oh. I mean, yay, you're getting out of it, but oh no, he got bopped. I didn't see what color he turned.
I was gonna say.
Okay.
Like red too. So that's at least your worries are assuaged. Oh, I missed Sigil found 5. Where was 5?
What?
It must have been up in... Yeah, I didn't see where it was.
Well, I was too focused on tunic colors. I mean, it's got to be up in Death Mountain. West Death
Mountain. Okay. The question is this the answer?
For the sake of it, no. I want the ladder buried in that very horrible blue Wizrobe room. Because now game is just being too nice. Game is like, oh, you need... Oh, here, let me get that for you. Yeah, I can't remember if there was... Go ahead.
I think this Wizzy room could be it.
Yep. Unfortunately, Sock is going to need a bomb shop if he wants to continue Sigil finds the transport.
Oh. Boo for them, yay for us.
I know. And boo on these Lionels for not dropping their butt. Alright, so Wizrobes can hide the bombs under their robes. Where's the Lionels hiding their bomb packs?
Saddlebags.
Okay, I like that. Alright, that... So that... I mean, I know E.T. is popular, but hear me out. That is E.T. carrying a golf club.
I was gonna say like one of those cute T-Rexes with a hockey stick.
Okay, I like that too.
Like the short little tiny arm, right?
Yep.
I think I'm reserving my cactus for level 9.
If level 9 is a cactus, I am sending you pickles. Because level 9 has to be, you know, big and beefy.
Oh,
and son of a...
Boof.
It's a present letter and the present.
By those sounds, Boof is not happy. She wanted it innate.
Well, yeah, because that would have been the perfect spot for it. I mean, Sigil unfortunately having some problems and giving us a beautiful freeze frame for a while, but Sock now does have some bombs. So Sock can now get his little behind over to West Death Mount, which I believe is most of his checks.
I think so.
But Sigil has the ladder, is going to shoot straight to the coast. And
yep,
pick
grab
up the
that wand and then head to 3.
Alright, so based off of what's left in 3, I wouldn't mind poking my nose. If the Triforce isn't, you know, right there for the pickings, I wouldn't mind poking my nose around there just a little bit. Because you still have a couple nice things left to find.
I think the biggest troll we could have left would be Dig Doggers in 9.
Correct. And so that safety of just like, okay, I have the recorder, you know, I don't have to go at half clench when I see a Dig Dogger, you know, and hear a roar.
Alright. Sigil's back in this 3, this very linear 3.
So far what I like is that this, by the way that our runners are taking care of this, it looks like this is going to come down to level 9. And just how
Which
well...
we love.
Oh, yes. Because, I mean, Sigil, if I really had to, like, pick it apart right now, Sigil just kind of got through the levels a little faster than Sock. And really, that's the only difference.
Yeah, I think you're right, because they were pretty much, you know, very similar routing.
I mean, both of them took a certain number of deaths. Both of them had a couple problems here and there. Ah, dang it.
Aw, it's sad.
Bait block and the Reza for friends level 5 with the friends. Anyway. Now that I am done being salty just for the next 5 seconds. Because I don't know, the game could just like...
4, 3, 2, 1.
There's a Reza for friends. There's a letter. Okay, we're good.
Alright, well, here's our item in 3.
Yep.
Watch me the bomb upgrade, because that's the last good item, potentially. No,
Oh,
it's my Tootie Flute!
Alright. Toot toot, everybody. We are ready to go. Sigil has almost everything he needs. The only thing that like would have been nice, I think, for him would to have been finding the book, which would have given him, yeah, there we go. Given him, I can speak English, the map of level 9, which would help with finding bomb spots.
Oh, you're right. He doesn't have the book. I didn't even realize that. I think because we were finding maps decently early.
Yep, so far, Seed has been very cozy. This Seed has been cozy.
Oh, got a little bit of technical on Sock's side now.
I mean, they've just been trading that back and forth, too, let's face it. There's this air of mystery that they wanted to give us. And so it's like they take turns freezing screens, so we don't have to divide our attention. I appreciate. Alright, so Sock finding his ladder in level 5 is going to up an A and get the heck out of there.
The only thing we have to see is Sock also needs to go back to 8 to grab that Triforce that unfortunately kept getting sniped by those blue wizzies in the room before it.
Alright, and I heard the recorder tune, I just don't remember what it is. Heck. I am very bad at this game.
Me too. There's so many of the video games, and what's the old adage? It's, if you don't know what it is, just say Final Fantasy something.
Yep. Alright. So, Jess, what are we doing in this level 9?
We are flailing around with our arms in the air saying, Ganon, where are you? Patras, I don't like you. And we're listening for Ganon's loud voice. And if you hear him, that means he is either north, south, east, or west of where you are. I thought this was Zelda at first. What we're also looking for is a room similar to this. We'll see if this is the room. Come on, Hams.
Oh, thank God.
No.
Okay.
But if you are in a room like this and you murder all the enemies and that shutter door stays closed, you know that's where Zelda is. Or if you've already killed Ganon and enter a room and the shutter door opens when there's still enemies alive, that's also where she is. Besides that, we're just going to be, moving our way around 9 trying to find our things. And hopefully not die. And it looks like it's not a Wizzy set, a Dark Nut set. So that's at least one good thing.
Yep. So I mean, yes, you can still conserve your bombs a little bit. Can't really be dropping them like it's hot with them. Because I don't know what the blue Dark Nuts did, if they rolled up or down. And Sigil seems to be employing the take staircase strategy, which for every runner is different. Some like to take every staircase they see, some like to keep going through doors until they can't go any further. I don't know. I don't know what kind of strategy I have. I mean, my only method is run screaming. Like, run screaming, you got this. It's... Alright, so Sock is now in level 3, is going to be happy, I think, to pick up the recorder. If for nothing else, just to give it a nice little toot-toot.
The nice thing is it's on the way, and there's a banana in level 9. Does this mean we could have a double Nanner 9?
We very well could. I mean, we don't have many choices left. I mean, we never saw our second item in 8. Oh, 6 was never required. That's unfortunate.
Womp womp.
Yeah, but that's okay. And we didn't get our bait block either. Thank you, Sock. That'll teach him for being in a spot that's too accessible.
I always love that when the players just like wailing on the old men saying, you stink.
Well, in this particular set, it's kind of nice just because you can work up a bomb count by beating up the old man. I mean, it teaches a horrible life lesson, but there you have it.
Oh yes, I guess that is the benefit to them in the dungeons.
Alright, so it looks like Sock doesn't care about the item. Sock is going straight for Triforce. Which, I don't disagree with either, in a sense, because yes, there's nice things left on the table, but not necessary things on the table.
The only bad thing about this 9 being so many Patras is it makes it that much harder to listen on our side for that roar.
Yes, there is a blip. I've trained myself to listen for it. I still don't know when, like, the thing that people say, when you go into a cave and it's a level and for some reason Link just, does, a little hop, skip, and a jump or something.
Yeah, that one's interesting. People are like, oh yeah, it's a level when they're, one step into the cave door. I'm like, how?
Exactly.
Now, this, I wonder, could be a Zelda room, potentially.
For a minute, I thought I heard a roar. It's my brain playing tricks on me again.
Because if there was to hear a roar.
I do. Well, I don't want to hear a roar just yet, because Sock still needs to get his behind into level 8, pick up the Triforce off the floor, and head off to 9, which I can see the routing now a little bit with this, because Sock is going to get the refill in 8 and be nice and full and happy. to
Yep.
pick up to go straight into 9. So this is good routing on his part. It's a
Yeah, it
little.
must be 9's not that far away.
I mean, maybe that was his plan all along. You know, if I have to come back here, but
Boof! It's the
What?
girl.
I don't.
It was the
care.
girl.
I don't.
You don't care.
Because I want to see more Zelda. Not the Zelda, just a Zelda. As in, like, running. People doing nice things in Zelda. Because Ganon is the one I want to see right now.
But if you saw Ganon, that means that we're almost over.
Well, I mean, if I saw Ganon before Zelda, it's more exciting in my opinion, because then every room we look in, we're like, you know, it's on the tip of our tongue to be like, and is it? Oh, no, it doesn't open. Oh, no, it doesn't open.
That is true. I most definitely do that. It's like, oh, not a good shutter.
Oh.
All right, Sock has his Triforce out of 8. And we're going to have another 9 play. So unless Sigil finishes in the next 30 seconds or so, we will have both Butters and 9 at the same time.
Well, I mean, Ganon's doing a heck of a job hiding as we see the white sword upgrade in level 9. Alright, so nice.
It's super nice about this is that refill. Sigil was down to 2 bombs, and now it's back up to 16.
Yep, so, and this will also be nice for Sock, depending on how he routes this level 9, because that will be very welcome for him. He did not purchase the bomb upgrade in level 1. Yeah, so this is... It's anybody's game. Oh no, there we go again with the freezies!
No!
The suspense! Oh no! Alright. I mean, but I'm not... I know! Oop, wait.
We hear a roar!
Who? Okay, it's back on Sigil. So Sigil has found the...
Okay, so he's down then.
Yep, we do know. Actually, if Sock goes up, he... Dang it, Sock, you gotta listen to me. Alright, so...
I wonder...
No,
I wonder if Sigil already bombed down in that room and couldn't get to him.
I don't know, but it looks like maybe if you go north from like where Sock was, you'd be able to find it. I wonder if there was a direct pathing that Sigil didn't take because he was more staircase focused. Oh, this is exciting! It is still anybody's race because for all we know, Sock could find the right path. Sigil does have Red Ring, has to be careful on half a heart. I think has a potion.
That's right. Yep. I forgot about the Red Ring pickup. Oh no, and Sock is frozen! Oh no!
Alright, Sock found a staircase and is exploring. Going to put him next to the white sword item, because I believe that was up in here. But Sigil now just needs to find the right path to Ganon. I don't know if our runners do track their 9s.
I'm guessing magic staircase to below him, potentially? Might be the pathing. But Sigil did up A, so we'll see if there is that direct path.
Well, I'm mad that it's not a bait block.
That is true.
Alright, so Sock is going to up A. So I want to see... Alright, so maybe Sigil did go up already, because he did not take that door, did not bother to kill them to go north. But you could have, okay. Yep, clear the room.
So much! So
I know,
exciting!
because Sock could clear this, go up, and maybe hook a right, because now Sigil and Sock are in the same room.
Oh my goodness!
So Sigil... Sigil must have gone then to the right, because Sigil knows... Sigil has to know. Oh,
Wait, wait, she's right below him!
What kind of hootenanny is this?
You'd think if Zelda, or if Ganon didn't want to be found, like, he wouldn't also put his prize one room away from himself.
Oh, this is true. So this could be a potentially magic staircase.
think it would have to be.
Yeah, what's left? Because Sigil looks like might be up-ing if we ever get feedback, but who knows? For all we know, we're going to get him back, and we're just going to start hearing the lovely music. All right.
Oh, nope.
Nope.
Okay. Oh, this Sock's audio.
Sigil just had to go to the bathroom. Yeah, possibly. You never know. I mean, I understand it's a race, but you know, this is not a tournament for money. If you have to go, you are not soiling yourself at your desk.
Saving a princess is hard work.
And welcome in, Raiders from Bacon Bacon. You are right now in the middle of the exciting conclusion of our all boards, no swords race between Imasock and Sigil. We're trying to find the path to the piggy.
That's perfect. That's a bacon raid.
That is so appropriate. So no, I don't think Sock has heard the roar.
I don't think so.
Yeah. See, this is why I don't like combat with the wand against Darknuts, because it can shoot them forward.
Oof.
What?
Oof. I'm going to interrupt you for a second. In the race room, Sigil just posted that he had a blue screen of death. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh, that is heartbreaking. Oh, goodness. And yep, there's the clear start screen. Oh. Gosh, you feel when that happens. You feel so bad.
Oh, well, we are not going to take anything away from Sock. Sock is still doing a fantastic job.
Oh, for sure. I mean, yeah. I mean, an hour 10 in, and we're in level 9, and we don't have a ton left to explore.
Like, Sock pretty much knows what he has to do. It's just finding the right staircase. So this is still going to be a good conclusion.
Now, I wonder, have we bombed up here and tried to get to that L column from the right side?
I don't know. I honestly do not know.
Because I want to say that she is up and left 1, and he is up and left 2. Or it's up 2 and left.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Bomb down, maybe? But no, that's right. Sock doesn't know. Okay. Yes, everybody please get GG's in chat for Sigil. Because Sigil did a very wonderful job showing us how ABNS is supposed to be done.
Yep, that is for sure. Great job, Sigil.
Okay, we've got... No. Well, no, Sock at this point still is listening for Piggy. I keep forgetting.
That's true. See, he will clear some of those rooms. Ooh, okay. Because he's down 1 and right 1 from here. Can we bomb right? Maybe? Oh, he has no bombs left!
Oh, for goodness.
I just noticed.
Look at these shenanigans. Come on, game. What you doing to me, huh? So rude. Oh, okay.
Wait.
Okay.
There it is.
We've got it. All right, so we have a roar. We has a piggy.
All right, so you could enter from... Oh, it's a Chevy room.
That is gross. But Sock does have red ring. Sock has... Does Sock have a potion? I don't know if Sock has a potion.
I think he has one potion. I thought he had a potion.
Okay, good. Sock has a potion, so Sock is going to fill up and finish. So far, I haven't seen the crazy hitbox that the wand gives us.
But yep, we just need 7 or 8 slashes of that wand, and then we'll have some roast pork. There it is.
So delicious. Alright, so Sock does have the path to the princess. Princess Link.
Or to the... I was going to say to the link.
I mean, you know, The princess could be wearing a suit today. You never know. And Link could just be in a dress. We don't judge here. Alright, just a couple.
Take out these hands. I like to think of this room as like giving the runners applause before you get to the princess.
Ooh, that's a very nice way of thinking it. I like that quite a lot. Yep. Ganon screaming again, super mad that Link has been rescued, so everybody gets to put your GGs in chat for Imasock, finishing with an official race time GG time of 1 hour, 13 minutes, and 39 seconds.
GG's!
Yes, this was...
We'll see if...
Go ahead.
We'll see if either of them want to join for a talk.
I would hope so. We did have a little bit of an unfortunate ending to the race as Sigil's hardware decided to blue screen of death, which stinks tremendously. Oh, look, you're right. Final Fantasy. See, when in doubt.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
All right. All right, let's see if anybody wants to come in and talk.
Like Sigil's in the waiting room.
Oh, we got a sigil? Okay. Hopefully we'll get some socks too. Oh yeah. Some socks and some sigils.
I will wait for them to pop up here.
That's a 1. Hello, I'm Imasock GG's.
GG's!
Hey, thank you. Sort of sucks though, as I'm sure you're all well aware.
We are,
yeah.
but please do not devalue yourself. You played a very excellent game. It was extremely close. Like, what, less than 5 minutes or so between you and Sigil in 9, maybe about 5?
Yeah, and we still don't know who would have found the pathing first, so you guys are both hunting for the piggy pig.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think that I really played all that well in this seed. I couldn't really figure out what my next path was supposed to be. I spent way too long in 8 and kept thinking about the second item in there, and the other dungeons were all ladder or wand blocked, whether it be by a Gleeok or from just unfortunate room and door policemen. And so I don't know, I think I went into 6 like 2 or 3 times, and every time, even though I have written down on my paper here that level 6 is ladder blocked, I still went in thinking, well, maybe the item's in 6, and I'm like, no, it's not, because you can't go anywhere.
Well, if it's any consolation, I only yelled at you, I think, twice this time.
Oh, I guess that's an improvement, question mark?
Well,
depends on what it was for.
Well, I think I yelled at you once for not popping the door in 1, the key door, and using your key. And then instead of popping it and going further, you used the key but then didn't safety save.
Wait. You could pop. I don't think you can pop that door in 1 though, because the key door was on the left side, and it was in the to come from the left side would have been from Vanilla 3, and you can't scroll that direction.
And okay. I guess Chat was saying, can't you scroll from 3 to the right? But I know you're on the other side of the river, but then scroll like you were trying to scroll to Vanilla 3, but go all the way through and then back into the cave?
No, it's quite possible. There must have been something.
We are joined by Sigil, GG's, and maybe you can settle the debate. So, can you pop that door in 1? Is it possible?
I don't think so.
Dark Falls had messaged me and told me that yes, you can. So that's something that.
I think if you had the flute.
No, see, now I want to load up the seed and try it just to see.
I know. I am writing this down because I want to try this now too.
So it was Fury's asking where the door was. It was the coast cave that is 2 screens left of Vanilla Start.
Yeah, east of 3. So the question is, can you wrap from the right, go to the one screen left where vanilla 3 is, pop back to the right instead of going through the rocks, and then coming out, going up into that cave and popping the door that was locked on the left side?
Yeah, you can, because if you were to scroll from the left side and then screen transition over to level 3, then you still haven't walked off the rocks yet. You can actually scroll back or screen transition back to the right and then finish walking off to the right, and then you'll be in the right spot to do it. I get it now.
Okay.
But that was not going to cross my mind. If it took me 30 seconds to mentally process what was happening now, it would not have happened in the middle of the race. I can guarantee you that. But I get it now.
So, what do you guys think about that ladder location in 5 being, a dungeon we already had a Triforce for?
I didn't think it was too bad. I just didn't know where 5 was. It was the last dungeon that I found, and it's not that I wasn't necessarily looking for it because it already had a Triforce, but it was just one of those things where I was like, okay, going through all the checklist of dungeons that I already need to make progress in and check those off the list first, because it's like, why would you spend time digging 5 if you don't need to? And so that's why I spent so much time in 8, and it was obviously not the right play, considering how disgusting that level 8 was and how many times I died in it in inconvenient places.
I feel you with that 8.
Yeah.
What was the second item in 8?
Who knows?
No clue. No clue. But I saw about 3/4 of 8, and the places I'm anticipating that the item could have been were behind some bomb walls that I couldn't get through, or behind the blue Wizrobe shoot room up in the northeast, which was not going to happen, or it required the wand or the ladder to get into the bottom left corner. So.
Yep. Between level 6 and level 8, we had the magic boomerang and the coast heart remaining.
Okay, well, there we go. Because it was one of those instances where I'm like, well, if I get the ladder, I'm not going back to 8, because whatever's in there is clearly not going to be helpful. And I should have come to that realization sooner. Like, the second item, if it was in the bottom left corner, was not going to be what I was looking for anyway, because of the fact that it requires what I was looking for to get down there. So I was like, no, this isn't going to, what am I doing? And then I was finally like, you know what? I should have picked up the Triforce before I left, but I was like, I'm fed up with this dungeon. I'm out of here. I know where it's at, and so I was like, I'm not going to bother with it. It was close to 9, so I said, forget it.
And that blue busy room before it was just not behaving.
Yeah, it was just, no. And then bombs, I felt like I never had bombs. Ever.
Well, you missed the bomb upgrade in 1. Sigil did find that. And did also find... No, wait. Yes, he also found the white sword item in level 9, which was another bomb upgrade.
Which I was thankful for.
Yes, because you, I think, had, 2 when you found it?
2 left.
Yep. That was so nice. Mm-hmm. And you had just buku bombs because of the upgrade you purchased in level 1, I want to say?
Yeah, it was level 1.
And it was, 70-something rupees for a full 6 bomb pack?
No, it was 100 and some and a humana.
Oh, was it?
Oh, yeah.
Whoops. But still,
ones look like 7s. Come on, it's fine.
Oh, yeah.
How did you get to Ganon?
I got to Ganon by taking stairs. Lots and lots of stairs. I got to him from the left side. He was just north of Zelda's room.
I figured that part out. When I crashed, I was looking for a way for Ganon.
Yeah, that was the only thing I was really looking for, and I didn't have bombs, and all of the rooms on the bottom half I couldn't bomb up, so it really
you couldn't bomb down either.
Yeah, his room had a shutter door on left and right side, so it looks like there was some sort of way in there from either side.
Yeah, I have no idea about the right side. I didn't have bombs to try bombing anywhere else or into his room or anything like that, so... it was a pretty ugly path that I had, because I think I took from start, I went one room north and one room right, and then that got me to what I have as labeled staircase 3. And from there I had to go up, left, down, 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 right, right, and then I got to Ganon. So yeah, it was a roundabout path through the stair to get there.
Stairs were definitely the theme.
Yes, the nine was tricky, but I think both of you routed well. I think both of you played extremely well. Like, you gave us a race that came down to level 9, and that, I think, is what everybody loves. So I thank you both for that.
I completely agree. It's fun, especially when you're in the same room, when you're, battling to find the right path. It's like, who's gonna do it? We don't know.
Yeah, it's good as a viewer. It's frustrating as a player, because that's how my last race ended. Was 31 seconds off of Fury because I took a different stair.
I was just waiting for you to say you were done.
Yeah, once you get over an hour, that's what it feels like. It's just like, okay, well, I'm just waiting for the other person to done so I can be put out of my misery.
Yeah, and by the way, that 5 was my last dungeon also.
Yeah, it's not something you go looking for, especially when you're like, oh, well, it's in Death Mountain. Like, it's not a common place to go check early, especially if you have a Triforce when you know you have 1-2 dungeons left to check. So
Unfortunately, we couldn't whistle there because the whistle was in 3, which is blocked by the ladder, which was in 5. So you definitely had to actually search for it.
Yeah, it was nasty. Yeah, I didn't even bother going in the stairs in 3. I was like, I don't need this, whatever this is, I don't need it, because I knew that my last 2 dungeons were basically adjacent to start, so there was no point to spend the time to try picking it up. Plus, I didn't have any Triforce in 8. I didn't pick it up, so there wasn't any point
I picked the Triforce in 8. I was lucky that the whistle was in 3.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes, because you gave us a view of the tune, which I should have known it was Final Fantasy. It's almost always Final Fantasy, isn't it?
It's always Final Fantasy, except when it is.
Like the great recorder paradox.
Yep.
I love it. Let me take a look at what we've got going on the rest of the night. It looks
We have
like
some great stuff going on.
Oh yeah. Well, we have a 9 o'clock match that started between Saver and Kennedy J. We have a 10 o'clock match starting very soon between Dr. J, PhD, and Redbird Grad. And then at midnight, Roof Slugs versus Chest Jerk. Oh, so nice.
Stacked. It's a
Yep.
good evening.
Back to back to back action.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and those are all over on the SpeedGaming Prime channel.
Yes, the 10 and the 12 are. The other one right now is on SpeedGaming 5. Don't know if they had the same kind of seed we did, but might be finishing up if anybody wants to check.
Let's see. Is it still going? It is still going over on SpeedGaming 5. So
There we go.
yes. With
Yeah.
that, any last words from our runners?
GG Sigil, I know that it always is super frustrating when things outside of your control affect the race. And I know that at this point, the giant question mark will always be, how it would have ended if things hadn't gone the way they did. So I'm sorry for that, but GG nonetheless.
GG's.
Keep it up. 2-2 is a good record going into week 5, and yeah, hope to see you in the brackets.
I hope I could get my revenge in the brackets.
There you go.
Oh.
That's how you look at it. That's how you
the
go
gauntlet.
Love it.
for it. And also thanks to Boof and Jess for comms and for Dark Falls for tracking and all that good stuff. Super underappreciated stuff on all sides of this. It takes a mountain to make these races happen, so definitely appreciated everybody.
Well, thank you both for having non-random tunic colors.
You made Booth very happy that neither of you turned Booth Brown.
As it is now being called.
You're welcome, and thank you for the constant tracking.
You're welcome. Jess, as always, it is fantastic. Dark Falls, thank you very much for your tracking, your information, and keeping us on point.
Booth, it's always fun, coming with you and hearing about the kitty cats and seeing the pictures. So, if you want to see some of the pictures of Booth's cats, join the Zelda1 Randomizer Discord. Hashtag, just come over to Discord. I was trying to get something fun, like, sponsored, but it's not sponsored. It's, I guess, promotion. Hashtag promotion. There you go.
All right. Well, please, everybody, make sure that you give our runners Imasock and Sigil a follow, as they are showing you how Swordless is supposed to be done. And for Jess Andy, our tracker Dark Falls, and everybody here on Speed Gaming, I am Boof and Boom, and I wish you all a good night.
Good night!